SVTWRC here. I recently had the amazing opportunity to either sell this, get a brand new 2016 or 2017 Focus RS. This is still in my garage.
I can't trade this in. This thing's amazing. And everyone knows Subaru's in the snow.
So I figured there's no way I could get rid of the STi. It's just too awesome. So time to search for a lease.
I test drove the Abarth, I test drove a Civic Si, I test drove a Honda CRZ. I was interested in the hybrid technology, but because it's got that electric motor boost, I thought that would have been really cool. And then I went to Ford, and there was a Focus ST there, and the Focus moved on from being the small car. When I had my SVT in 2003, the Focus was the small car. They were Ford's small car. Now the Focus has grown up a little bit. Fiesta came in place. So I like my small cars. So I went to go test drive a Fiesta ST, and oh my goodness, I have never driven a front-wheel drive car that was that balanced, meaning the horsepower to the front-wheel drive ratio was awesome. It didn't have crazy horsepower where you're just going to break loose in first and second the whole entire time. It's really kind of nice. They've got the torque steer down a little bit. They've got what's called torque vectoring. So when that one wheel spins you out, because it's an open diff, it will apply the brake to that wheel just a little bit, just to get that wheel back in touch. So, long story short, went to go drive that car, and my wife, being the most amazing woman that she is, her and my mom set it up for me to come back and pick the ST up. I had no clue. Actually, my mom called me like, oh yeah, I need my faucet fixed. Remember my faucet was going a little leaky? Oh yeah, sure. I'll come over and fix that. I come by the dealership, and there's the plates, everything. It was the coolest surprise I had ever gotten. My wife and my mom hooked me up with an ST. And I mean, of course, it's a lease, I have to pay it, but they called the insurance company, and it was really cool. It was a really nice little neat 40th birthday present, so that was really awesome.
So the Focus RS looks amazing, but here's the deal. When you bring that car in for service, every single hoon is going to want to use the drift button in your Focus RS. That is going to wear out the clutch packs in the diff. Now you could think the same thing about the STi, but where I bring my STi for service, it is the most boring one there. So trust me, no one wants to take my close to stock STi out. Suddenly, when you have rotated mount turbo 700 horsepower STIs, mine becomes a little less cool. The RS has a specific engine just to the RS Focus. And that person that works on that, when the car needs servicing, has to be a 100% certified RS SVTWRC technician.
Really what it is, it's when you spend so many late nights wrenching on a car, it becomes part of you. You know, you've figured things out, you've mastered some of the certain systems in the car, and you've got them perfect. And when you do that, sometimes you just don't want to give that car up, and that's how I feel with this thing. This thing's just a beast. There's nothing wrong with it. If there was stuff wrong with it that I couldn't fix, or I might even hang on to it just because, just to have an STi around, and then whenever I get a new motor or something, you know, slap a motor in it, or so it would be really silly to sell this car. They're really desirable. So I really couldn't see myself owning a single car. I'd rather own two. Yes, this is a lease, the ST, but at least I have it for 3 years. And it's an amazing car, and I still have the STi. So maybe the Fiesta RS will come out in the future, and then that'll be mine for sure.